means come to be destroyed, and he attains the supreme security from bondage that he had not attained before. First jhana clear? Questions so far about first jhana? No, it's clear, right? You see, in the sutta explained very nicely. And sutta language is very simple. After 14 years, when I went to my teacher, Bhante Vimalanamsi, and when I saw he's teaching every night, one sutta, I stayed with him about 4 months and 10 days, continuously practice at a Dhammasuka Meditation Center. And then I took the Majjhima Nikaya, with me, and I was thinking what he's talking about, because most of the suttas is new for me. When I was studying in Burma at International Theravada Buddhist Mission University, and in Thailand, Mahachulalongkorn Buddhist University, in Buddhist studies, mostly I didn't focus to the sutta. I don't know the sutta language is very simple. I studied samatha, tranquility, insight, vipassana, and abhidhamma, some other subjects. So now I never study abhidhamma. Because the sutta language is very simple and very easy to understand. And if you practice according to the sutta, it's possible to attain Nibbana in this very life. The sutta is saying that. Right? So that's why you need environment. You need a place. You see, right here we are only 3 people. So just wake up at 5 a.m. in the morning, even though it to be cold, but we are staying in the cold country, no problem, right? So we need that little bit heat. So, but still we are practicing peacefully. You see, from each time observing, you see, you don't talk each other, you are focusing to your meditation very mindfully, doing the walking meditation. This is the way. This is the good environment. Because I practice that way in different places. I went many places, when I was in Burma, in Thailand, and in the United States. I went many Buddhist temples because I need a good teachers to learn meditation. So, at the beginning it was very difficult for me to understand the sutta language. But when I started reading, tonight Bhante gave one Dhamma talk, and then after finishing Dhamma talk, I went to my cabin and I started reading again. Because the same schedule here in Dhammasuka, no different. So 10 o'clock we went to the bed. So 10 o'clock I left the meditation hall and went to my cabin, and I started reading the same sutta from 10 to 11. 11 o'clock I went to bed because I have to wake up 5 o'clock and I have to go before 5:30 at meditation hall because I have to give the 8 precept to all other meditators, So Bhante Vimalanamsi, he told me, okay, please give the 8 precept to all the meditators. So I went there. So I have to go the first, So when I started reading the same sutta, it has become very clear. Because 2 times. One time I listened from my teacher, and the second time I studied myself and thinking. When you meditate, when you attend the 4th jhana, then you start reading the sutta, become very clear. You'll understand yourself, your mind is so cold, calm, very sharp. It's the people who are living in the family, they have a lot of stress, depression, and mind doesn't work properly, right? But when you meditate and means 1 hour, 2 hours, 3 hours, 4 hours sitting, then you whole day you are practicing meditation. Then when you, before going to bed, 10 to 11 o'clock if you study, and then every line you'll understand very clearly. This is what happened in my life. It's just sharing my experience, So now he's going to explain the second jhana. So when you attend the first jhana, you understand yourself. So I am not going to say, okay, Bhante, can you tell me what jhana did I attain? When I will take the interview from you from tomorrow, I may ask a few questions. So whatever happened to you, just tell me. If nothing happened, please don't say. Because I will know what is going on. Then we can identify you are in the first jhana, or you are in the second jhana, or you are in the third jhana, or you are in the fourth jhana. Okay? So if it's okay, I experience thinking thought, examining thought, joy, happiness, and unification of mind. It arises very quickly, one by one, one by one, one by one. Then you are in the first jhana. So 5 hindrances will be absent. Unwholesome states in the set here, you see. Second jhana. When you are still practicing your radiating loving kindness to yourself and to your spiritual friend, the whole day, Again, with this stealing of thinking and examining thought, a monk enters upon and awaits in the second jhana, which has self-confidence and stillness of mind, with a thinking and examining thought with joy and happiness born of collectedness. What does it mean? That means when you attain the second jhana, thinking thought, examining thought will not arise. Only 3 factors will arise in your mind: joy, happiness, and unification of mind. Will arise one by one, one by one. Then in your mind, the self-confidence will arise. This meditation is really work. I am not wasting my time here. It's really work. When I came here first time, before coming here, I never experienced that. But now, something changing. This meditation is really work. Self-confidence will arise in your mind. You feel excited, happiness, and unification of mind. Then you get in the second jhana. 5 hindrances absent. Right? And he said, stillness of mind. Yes, with a thinker and examining thought, with joy and happiness, born of collectedness, you might be cold. He considered this and understand it thus. This second jhana, that means the second samatha and vipassana jhana. So as I said, when you attend the first jhana, samatha vipassana there. When you attend first jhana, samatha vipassana there. When you attend the second jhana, samatha vipassana there. But it's more than before. Okay? Then is the second jhana, samatha, the second tranquility inside jhana is conditioned and intentionally produced. But whatever is conditioned and intentionally produced is impermanent, subject to cessation. If he is steady in that, he attains the distractions of the things. That means if you steady on the second jhana continuously, you have potential to attain Nibbana there. But if he does not attain the distractions of the things because of that desire for the Dhamma, that delight in the Dhamma, Then the distractions of the five lower fetters he attained one due to reappear spontaneously in the pure abodes, and they attain the final nibbana without returning from the world, that means anagami. You become non-returner, and when you passed away, then you reborn in the Suddhavasa realm, in the pure abodes, the Brahma world, and over there you can attain Nibbana because you have little bit desire for the Dhamma. This too is one thing proclaimed by the Blessed One who knows and sees, accomplished and full enlightened, wherein if a monk awaits diligent out and resolute, his unliberated mind comes to be liberated, his undestroyed attains come to be destroyed, and he attains the supreme security from bondage that he had not attained before. You see, this is the second jhana. Clear? Right? Now he is going to talk about the third jhana. You see, as I said, when you understand the first one, second one is easier. And when you enter the second jhana, then you will see step by step, it will come, rise to your mind. Again with the fading away of joy. So first time, he said when you enter the second jhana, thinking thought, examining thought fade away. So you have joy, happiness and unification mind. You enter the second jhana. Now he's talking about here, with the fading away of joy among ours in equanimity, mindful and fully aware, still feeling happiness with the body, he enters upon and abided in the third jhana, on account of which Novelist One announce. He has a pleasant abiding who has equanimity and is mindful. He considered this and understand it thus. The third jhana, the third tranquility and insight jhana, is conditioned and intentionally produced. But whatever is conditioned and intentionally produced is impermanence, subject to cessation. If he is still in that, he attains the distractions of the taints. You see, even in the third jhana. So when you attain the third jhana, joy fade away. Joy will not arise. And then only two factors will be present: happiness and unification of mind. Five hindrances absent. You attain the third jhana. So when you keep practicing in the third jhana continuously, you have potential to attain the Nibbana there. If you have little bit desire for the Dhamma, then you become anagami. Okay? And after that you reborn in the Suddhavasa realm, in the pure abodes, in the Brahma world, and over there you can attain Nibbana. But if he does not attain the distractions of the taint because of that desire for the Dhamma, that delight in the Dhamma, then with the distractions of the five lower fetters, he becomes one due to reappear spontaneously in pure abodes, and they attain the final Nibbana without ever returning from the world. That means you will never come back in the human world and in the four abodes. You know? You never reborn in heaven. You never come back to human world. And you never reborn in hell, in ghost realm, and in demon realm, and also, in hell, we can say that, in the animal kingdom. So we call the four abodes, the four apaya, we call in Pali actually. Four apaya. It's called lower realm. According to the Buddhism, is that in the scripture mentioned that we reborn again and again in the cycle of the rebirth. We have 31 kinds of dharma. So human world, lower realm, can say that hell, and then animal kingdom, and then ghost, then demon, then human world, 6 kinds of heaven, and 20 kinds of Brahma world. So when you attain the first jhana and if you die, you reborn in the Brahma world. Because you attain the first jhana. So one thing here you have to remember. Before passing away, okay, you have the full of sense, right? Full awareness. I know I will pass away tomorrow. Please remember all the good activities, what you've done. 1 or 2 seconds before, if you can reflect, I meditate in my life. I kept the precept. Abstention from killing, abstention from stealing, abstention from adultery, abstention from telling lies, and abstention from drinking alcohol, and abstention from, not from dinner, and no singing, no dancing, no perfumes, and not using a luxurious bed. I kept the 8 precepts all the time. I always encourage my people here who come and then offer the food. I tell them, if you can offer 1 glass of water to the meditators, you'll gain a lot of merit. I supported my mom because my mom always practiced meditation. She passed away, long time ago. And then I sent money to her. And she said, Bhante, I am going to practice meditations because there's one monastery. A lot of people are going for practicing meditation, 10 days retreat, 10 days meditation course. Then I told her, well, you should go there. And then I sent some money. And I told her, okay, buy the rice, the one big bag, buy the rice and then offer to that center. So when you offer the rice to the center, all the meditators will take it. They eat rice, right? And I also can gain a lot of merit for that. Because I know when I was in Burma, I went to the meditation center. When someone come to offer the food, they have long list. 3 months before you have to give the list, you name. Otherwise no chance to offer the food. Because people think that if you offer even 1 glass of water, 1 glass of juice to the meditators, you'll gain a lot of merit. Because you keep the precept and you develop meditation. So that's why I always encourage them to do that. So here he said, but if he does not attain the distractions of the 10 because of that desire for the Dhamma, that delight in the Dhamma, then with the distractions of the 5 lower fetters, he becomes one due to reappear spontaneously in the pure abodes, and they attain final Nibbana without ever returning from the world. This too is one thing proclaimed by the Blessed one who knows and sees, accomplished and fully enlightened, wherein if a man awaits diligent, ardent and resolute, his unliberated mind comes to be liberated, and his undestroyed attains come to be destroyed, and he attained the supreme security from bondage, and that he had not attained before. So this is the third jhana, right? Now the fourth jhana. So you understand already three jhanas. First jhana, what is the meaning of the jhana? And then how many kinds of jhana? There are four kinds of jhana here in the sutta mentioned, So now he's talking about the fourth jhana. Again, with the abandoning of pleasure and pain and the previous disappearance of joy and grief, a monk enters upon and abides in the fourth jhana, which has neither pain nor pleasure, and purity of mindfulness due to equanimity. So when you attain the fourth jhana, so you will have lot of equanimity. Your mind will be balanced. And then you will get the beauty of mindfulness, that moment. Then you'll see your feeling from the center of your chest till go to the top of your head. Not here, till go top of your head. So that time please don't press down. Just let it be there. Because this is the good sign for you. So that time you will be the advanced meditator. Then I will change your meditation. So now you are practicing your direct loving kindness to yourself 10 minutes and to your spiritual friend the rest of time. But that moment, I will change your meditation. That's why I have to see you every morning. This is the way, this is my way. I have to see, I have to meet what is going on. Are you practicing the right way or wrong way? Some people that practice a lot of meditations, but no interview. So that way, you may get some sort of merit, but you are not practicing the right way. Okay, this center I allow 20 people together. My schedule is not to take interview, just give a Dhamma talk. And you practice whole day. So that way, how do you understand that you are practicing the right way or wrong way? So I have to guide you. I have to show you this is the right way. So that's why we need a teacher. We go to the teacher for learning because we have to learn something practical. What the Sutta said here. So now the fourth jhana he's talking about. So you're feeling from the center of your chest to go to top of your head. So let it be there. Then when you experience that, let me know. Then I'll change meditation. So then you have to practice the sixth direction. So he considered these and understand it does. The fourth jhana, the fourth tranquility and insight jhana is conditioned and intentionally produced. But whatever is conditioned and intentionally produced is impermanent, subject to cessation. If he is still in that, he attained the distractions of the day. But if he does not attain the distractions of the day because of the desire for the Dhamma, that delight in the Dhamma, then with the distractions of the 5 lower fetters, he becomes 1, 2, 2, reappear spontaneously in the pure abodes, and they attain the final Nibbana without ever returning from the world. So same things he's repeating. The first jhana, second jhana, and third jhana is repeating. Here one thing is very interesting. Why did the Buddha repeat 3 times? First jhana, whatever he said, same thing he repeated second jhana. And whatever he said in the second jhana, and he repeated the third jhana. Only a little bit different, right? Only little, but the rest of things the same. So whatever he said, the third jhana, and he also repeated the fourth jhana. Do you know why? During the Buddha's time, so he delivered Dhamma talk even to the farmer, uneducated people. So he could read their mind and he understood those people are uneducated. So I had to teach them very easy way, very simple way, so that they can understand very well. After listening my talk, they become instrumental. You see? Then, first time when he explained, maybe they couldn't catch it. And second time he repeated again, it's better than before. They got something. And then third time it's become clear. That's why you'll see the sutta 3 times repeated. So here you see, with the distractions of the 5 lower fetters, and he becomes one due to the reappear spontaneously in the pure abodes, and they are attained final nibbana without ever returning from that world. This too is one thing proclaimed by the Blessed One, who knows and sees, accomplished and fully enlightened. Wherein if among aversion, diligent, ardent and resolute, his unliberated mind comes to be liberated, his undestroyed attains and come to be destroyed, and he attained the supreme security from bondage that he had not attained before. So these are the 4 jhana. Now he's going to talk about the 6th direction. When you attain the 4th jhana, then your meditation will change from loving kindness to the compassion. So, you radiate loving kindness to yourself and to your spiritual friend until 4th jhana. By practicing the loving kindness, you attain the 1st jhana, 2nd jhana, 3rd jhana, and 4th jhana. Then, as I said, I had to change your meditation.